Welcome, guys, to the Proper Gaming Talk Show. It is Thursday. You know what that means. We're streaming again. And obviously, you know what we're going to be talking about this week. It's, the PlayStation Showcase was yesterday, and there was a lot. They kind of went off. And there's a lot of mixed reviews, a lot of mixed reactions going out there. A lot of people are either saying it's mid, or they're saying that they're hella hype. So there's literally no in between. I mean, I kind of feel like this happens all the time, but I think this is one of the touch on this. I feel like this is conversation. I feel like this is one of the better showcases that they've had recently, in my opinion. I mean, what do y'all think?
So, I'll say this: I think Sony really did a strong job with what they showed, and it wasn't just exclusivity. It wasn't just AAA, there's some indie stuff in there. They had a little bit of everything. The thing that I appreciate about the Sony conference is that they gave us what they wanted. They gave us what we wanted, because how many times in a showcase you say, "Oh man, I didn't really see any gameplay. Oh man, I saw games that were announced for 3 years from now. Oh man, this game, the first game they showed comes out 2 months from now. And it looks great. It technically was on Steam already, but it's coming to consoles."
Wait, which one's that one? Which one's that one?
Immortals of Avium.
Yeah, that would look interesting, but also kind of really weird.
Well, it's got a very positive review on Steam. So
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it has a great review on Steam.
It had some indie games in there. It had some side scrollers. It had some, it was a very dense. So this is the thing that people often, complain about showcases, right? Stupid dialogue, unnecessary jargon.
Really cringy dialogue half the time.
Cringy dialogue, cinematic cutscenes with no gameplay, and far away release dates or no release dates at all. So it gave you games that is going to be coming out soon. It gave you games that most of the games had gameplay in them.
Yeah.
And it was something that was expansive. It wasn't just tunneled to one thing or two things. It kind of had a diversity going on.
There really was.
My question to the internet, to the world is...
I guess to us.
What do you want? Because everything that you complained about with the showcases in the last 3 years,
what do you want?
They gave you that in an hour. What was it? An hour and a half?
Hour and 15-ish, yeah.
Hour and 15 of straight games.
Yeah.
No. You saw Jim Ryan a couple times, and I say "F you, Jim Ryan." You know what? I'll say that right now. "F you, Jim Ryan." You saw Jim Ryan a couple times. But then you had everything there.
Yeah, well, KJ said it best. He was watching us. He was live tweeting to us on the messenger.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
and he was like, "And I've hit the midsection." I'm like, "Yeah." It definitely knocked off right after Assassin's Creed Mirage. After Mirage, it kind of took a dip, and it was just they were showing off a bunch of games, but they were
VR.
The VR bit, specifically the VR bit. We're gonna get into our favorite shits. Just because, there was a lot that they showed. And there were a lot of really good games that they showcased, too. There were a good amount of, whatever games that no one really gives a shit about.
I actually ended up going and trying to find them on Steam. And, half of them were on Steam. I was like...
Oh, yeah, dude, I know. So I'm just gonna run through...
Where's this money coming from?
I'm just gonna run through them, and we can react as I go. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. And then we can give our top ones at the end.
I screenshotted all the ones that I really like, so we can just, if you miss one, I'll just say.
Yeah, I think I missed one or two. because I was talking with my buddy about it too as it was going on, my coworker. So, anyways,
Tunnel vision ass bitch.
Fucking calm down. All right, first one's up, and this one was a surprise banger for me, but it's Fair Games. That looked fun as shit. Fair Games
looked really interesting, but it also did not hit for me in the way that I would want it to. I don't know. It just it looked like it looked like a modern day Payday. Like it just looked like Payday.
I mean, it looked like Fortnite Payday. It looked like Fortnite Payday.
Yeah.
Like,
why does everything look like Fortnite?
I know it's kind of annoying, but I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. I legit thought it was either going to be Watch Dogs 3 or like The Division or something like that, another Division game.
Yeah,
it gave those vibes, but I'm like, okay, I feel like this could be like a really cool like group game for sure. If you get like a really good squad, like absolutely. the four of us with KJ, 5 of us. I don't. If it's only 3v3, then that's different. But
I think developers are realizing that gamers are missing that connectivity that we used to have, where it's like, yo, you're friends with me, friends. Let's go over play PS2. Let's spend a day playing all the games that I don't have that you have, and you play the games that you don't have that I have.
You're speaking another language right now. It does not compute. No one knows what you just said. Like, no one understands what Couch Co-op is.
I remember I used to go over your house and I played Budokai with you and Budokai Tenjiki. I didn't know how to do anything, but I was
Did you say Tenjiki? Did you say Tenjiki?
Yes, I did. Oh. Because all Dragon Ball Z fans know that they didn't know how to pronounce that shit.
You know what?
Nobody knew how to pronounce that shit at 8 years old, bro.
I'm not going to argue with you there. I'm not going to argue one bit.
Yo, we were into things that we couldn't even pronounce when we were kids. That's how crazy it was. And we didn't care. It was like, Mom, could you get me Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z Japanese
and they're like, Dragon Man Z? Dragon Hosey? What is? Yo, could you give me that Pokemon game? You mean Pokemon? What?
Pokemans?
What is Pokemon?
The Pokemans.
Yo, this looks like it has kids on it. Yo, what is this game? Why is it violent? Look, Mom.
Why are the animals beating the shit out of each other? Like,
just buy me this. I will be the coolest kid in school if you buy me this so I can talk about it. And she's like, no.
No. We have Pokemon. We have Dragon Ball Z at home, and it's Dragon Ball Z Evolution, the movie.
Oh God!
That was terrible.
It's the movie of all time.
And the thing is,
I still have flashbacks.
Every live action game, movie, or fucking series. Always, I feel like they're now trying to avoid Dragon Ball Evolution, but they don't. They fail every time.
Don't lie. I'd rather watch White Boy Dragon Ball than White Boy Avatar. Okay, so.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Do we need to go into that? Do we have?
We're not. I just need to make that reference.
I will say this. I will say this story to the day I die. I remember I went to the movie theaters as a family trip. They're like, yo, there's Toy Story 3 or there's Avatar. And I said, you know what? I'm going to relive my childhood. And everybody else went to go see Avatar. They said that shit was ass. I came out of that shit crying tears of joy, happiness, fulfillment, childhood. Like, I was just like, oh my God. You guys were stupid.
Anyways,
worst movie of all time.
Fair Games, in my opinion, I think it looks cool. I can see why it won't hit for everyone, but I feel like that's going to be an interesting title, and that comes out this year, right?
Yes, I
think
so.
Almost all the games are coming out this year, which is like, it's like holy fuck. What were you going to say?
What was the first game that impressed you out of the lineup? Like the first, if you can catalog the showcase, what was the first game that impressed you? I think we're just gonna go down. What was the first game that impressed you?
I mean, the second game that they showed was the first one to impress me.
Which one was?
Helldivers 2, baby.
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That shit looks
I was
lit.
so surprised.
That shit looks lit.
Oh, I played
and
the
it's not
first one a
top
little
down
bit.
anymore. It's not top down anymore. It's like third person.
That immediately
I'm like,
sold me.
Yo, that
Yeah.
was
That's
so dope.
That's a good one.
Especially
That was
now
a
that
good
the
one.
freaking Starship Troopers game came out, like Shadow dropped out of fucking nowhere, and like people have been playing that like crazy on PC. I'm like, I didn't even know that game was
I don't
coming
know.
out. I was
So
like, fuck.
I knew that was coming out, and no, it got announced last year. At,
Did it get
either
announced?
the
I thought it was
summer
a Shadow
showcase-
drop because I
It
didn't.
did. No, it got announced.
Okay.
And that's why I knew about it, and I was just like, it doesn't look as satisfying as I would want it to be.
I
but,
mean,
like,
it's a Starship
people are
Troopers
playing
game.
it. I remember, bro. I remember low key side story.
I know.
My brother showed me that game. My brother showed me that movie, and it was rated R. And it was the first time I ever seen a pair of titties. Bro. That shit is rated R for a reason.
Best movie of all time.
Starship Troopers has a special place in my heart, bro.
Yeah, that
like
movie's
special
wild.
place.
That movie's
And so,
good.
like, I came out that game. I was like, no.
But no, Helldiver 2.
It doesn't represent enough for what that IP holds in my life. It doesn't represent enough.
Helldivers 2 looks like what Starship Troopers should have been. Like the game.
No, I mean
looks
everybody
really cool.
thought it was going to be Starship Troopers. I think
mean,
it looks really, really interesting. I definitely think. So I think this is what was a thing for Sony. We were like, yo, we need to upgrade our multiplayer by like 1,000. And so I know we're gonna touch on that a little bit later with what else got announced.
Yeah.
But like, I think this is also a perfect example of like Sony trying to really get their multiplayer game up. Like, they realize that Call of Duty is like a thing in the wind for them right now, as long as everybody approves the deal. So they're trying to make up for that with all of these multiplayer online games.
They're crying like right
and
now. Like,
I
we
do,
have 3 years left.
But I think they're doing it right though. This is I've been hard on Sony the last couple of years because they've been really scummy. They've been really anti, consumer, and it's just like I've also been enlightened to PC and Steam in the last like 3 years. And like that's just a godsend. So like now I'm even more hard on Sony.
Low
but
key,
unbiasedly though, they have been doing a lot of good. They can do some good stuff. They just need to keep consistent.
Low key, this showcase was also them just digging up like IPs that they've had forever, and they're like, oh shit, we should do something with this.
But what's funny was that both companies in 2020 both professed that they had at least 20 projects in development.
True.
Both Sony and Xbox. And you remember the first Xbox showcase for the next gen? There was actually a really lot of good games that they were.
Yeah, and we haven't seen fucking any.
But we haven't. That means they're cooking, bro. That's what I'm saying. Their first lineup was terrible. Besides Hi-Fi Rush,
Redfall was a disaster.
Terrible,
okay, so chill.
And I think. That's literally what I just said. What do you mean? I'm saying like their first lineup wasn't great, and their first lineup is going to end with Starfield.
Yeah, and that's going to be hit or miss. That's going to be hit or miss. I hope it hits.
It's not going to be 60 frames, so that's going to be.
I know. That's why I'm like.
Like, why would they do that? I don't understand. You have like what?
It's supposed to be next gen, and they're like, oh, let's charge $70 for a $30 for a 30 FPS game. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That's just not great. But no,
but like I think their second lineup is going to be a lot more strong. You got Avowed, you got Elder Scrolls 6, you got Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
That's going to save their ass hard.
It is their God of War.
Yeah, it is their God of War, 100%. It's their like smaller tier God of War. Yeah,
they have the means. They have the creativity.
They do. That's what I'm saying. They had the money. They had the means. They had the talent.
Everybody
which is why I'm like,
patient.
fucking deliver. To be fair, it's all the Bethesda games that have not been delivering. So all their other shit should be okay. But Bethesda's just been missing constantly lately, and it's like, guys, what happened?
I think my first
whatever. Go ahead.
No. My first impression was the first game they showed. Imperials of
Fair Games.
Avalon.
That's not the first one they showed. The first one was Fair
No,
Games.
no, no. It was like Imperials of Avalon. That was
so
that
like
was
the
a
first
very
one.
Oh, you
first
mean
one they showed.
You mean Immortals of Avium?
Immortals, I think.
That was like the
Immortals of
third
Avium.
game they showed off, by the way.
No, that was the first game.
That was the third game.
I'm gonna have to go.
I went in
No,
order.
no,
I have them
the
listed,
show-
bro.
no,
I
no,
have
no,
them
yeah,
listed.
I think it was.
It was the
I
first
went
game
in
they
order.
showed.
It was not the first one.
No, you didn't. That was
Wait
the
a
first
second.
game they showed.
Wait a
Bro,
second. No, I
bro.
need to know.
Bro,
I watched the official PlayStation
I
stream,
kept
bro.
up. I kept up in. So did I. I kept up in orders.
I
Fair Games,
literally-
Helldivers, Immortals. I went in order as it went down. I kept track.
No,
From start to
Immortals
finish.
was first, bro. I watched the stream that Jim Ryan popped up first, so it was official. Dog, I tell you, like, Immortals
Well, either way.
was the first one, dog.
You got that part where Jim Ryan popped up on the screen.
I remember, because I was crushing the screen before the stream started. I was like, fuck you, Jim Ryan. I don't need
Nah,
to see your face.
Immortals of Avium, though, like to me personally, it didn't hit for me at all. I thought it looked like I thought it looked like a mid Forspoken, and Forspoken was mid. So I was just like, you can keep this. I'm not.
You're saying a lot of loaded things right now that I cannot fucking address. Oh my god. You just said so many things that were wrong. But
Bro,
it's okay.
one Forspoken was mid. Calm down. That's a common knowledge. Okay. You can get mad all you
my
want.
God.
You can get mad all you want. That game was mid. You can
That
get mad
game
all
was
you
not
want.
mid.
It was.
That
It
game was actually
It was
pretty
aggressively
nice.
mid. Then tell
No, it
like
wasn't.
the entire internet and all the reviewers, but it was mid.
Okay,
Well,
so do you want to talk about
wait,
terrible
wait.
dialogue? There wasn't a
Wait,
terrible fucking dialogue line
Hold
in
up,
there.
hold
You
up.
want to talk about story?
Wait,
There was a woman that was stranded under
Ed,
a
what are you
bridge
gonna
in
say?
fucking New
Wait,
York,
wait.
and you're trying to say that she
Wait
is
a
not-
second. Wait.
Just like
Oh
making
my
this-
god!
Here's
I
the
can't.
thing.
I can't.
Here's the
I
thing
can't.
about Forspoken.
Ed, talk to him. Ed, talk to him. I can't. I
I've
can't.
played a good chunk of Square Enix games in my time, and most of them. Oh god, my favorite ones are the Kingdom Hearts ones, but that's besides the point.
Ed, talk to him.
It
please.
takes a second to like understand where they're coming. If you play Final Fantasy 15,
Yeah.
you'll probably like Forspoken because of the dumb shit in the
And
game
that is the
people don't
main
like.
Final Fantasy game he says
and
that he
15
likes.
That is the one I like.
15
Mind
No,
you.
that's the
people
thing, though. That's the thing,
fucking
though.
actually low-key like that one. Like,
I love Final
it's just-
Fantasy 15. That was a fun
Yeah.
game. I could
And-
care less about the story. The story
Yeah.
was dumb, but
Yeah,
gameplay
the
was fun.
DNA is in there. You
No,
feel it
no, I
immediately.
get that, and I
Yeah,
got that
yeah.
in the demo. I played the demo, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay,
But
but
it's
like
hit
the
or
demo
miss.
didn't hit for me. The demo, I was just like, okay. I hated the dialogue in that. The gameplay itself, I was just like, nah. I like
It
this.
takes a second, yeah.
It just didn't hit. For
You
me. I
know,
was
the
like,
most
nah.
ironic thing is that they actually marketed this game right, because I didn't give a fuck about Forspoken at all from release up to demo.
I feel
And
like
then I downloaded
that
the
demo
and then I
was-
downloaded the demo because
Yeah.
you guys wanted to play the shit.
Whoa,
And
because-
it was a free demo on the night of the Game Awards. They showed the trailer.
Yeah.
They said the demo was available tonight. Everybody, KJ, Patrick,
Oh.
Edward, they all downloaded the shit. And I was like, you know what?
The demo
All right, I
was
didn't really
literally
give a
the
fuck
make or
about the
break
game.
for everyone. The demo was make
Yeah,
or break for
everybody, yeah.
everyone. Like either they
It was the
played the
most
demo
ironic thing
and
in the
they
world.
loved it, or they played the demo and they hated it. It was make or break.
Unfortunately,
It was the most ironic thing in the world.
Where
That was
When
when I
people
started
don't like
liking the
something,
game.
they say one thing about it, and that becomes the main reason people
Yeah.
don't like it, and it snowballs off of that one point. I'm like, I know why people don't like it. Like the constructive criticism. Oh, I know exactly why people
Yeah.
don't like it. But then it's like, wait a second, you don't
That's
like it
also-
because you thought that, you didn't like it because the combat was clunky. I'm like, have you played Devil May Cry and you played Dante for 5 seconds? You have to
Yeah,
play,
I mean-
you have to touch all the buttons like this. Like,
I'll do you one further. Have
It's
you
hard.
played the remastered of Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3? Do you know how complicated it used to be to do a combo? You do not? Okay, then
That shit
I don't need to
sucks.
hear anything from you. Like,
I-
it's just like it's weird because Horizon gets this bad rap, but you see things in Horizon that's in Zelda Breath of the Wild and That's in
Dude, Horizon doesn't get a bad
Jedi
rap. What are you
also
talking
fire,
about?
bro.
Horizon's one of
Well,
the.
I
said no. I meant Forspoken. Sorry, Forspoken.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Forspoken gets a
wait a
bad
second,
rap.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
Horizon's
no,
one of their best games right now.
No, Forspoken gets a bad rap. It really does because there's so many things that's in that game that's in other games that people
Look,
like.
I can see why people like it. It just didn't hit for me, and it didn't hit for a lot of
It's
others.
personal preference, really. I just realized Forspoken got treated like Gravity Rush 2 gets treated.
Yo, facts.
Oh my god,
They're like the same fucking game.
Gravity Rush is either loved or hated. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like people never heard about it. That's crazy.
But Gravity Rush even got a freaking sequel.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Wild.
And they both had concept ports, so like I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah.
it was on the Vita.
Yeah, that was the Vita staple. That was the Vita launch title.
They ported it to PS4 and PS5, so like I'm happy about that. That's really dope.
I just realized that was a Vita game originally.
Yeah, that was a Vita
Motion
launch.
controls.
That was a Vita launch title.
It was so good. Why did they cancel making stuff for the Vita? What is wrong with
Because
them?
it didn't get the support it needed. It was beyond it before its time, dude. It's before its time. So, going along the list of games that were announced. Next one up I was so fucking surprised by this, but it was Ghost Runner 2.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that
like,
good.
what the heck? I did not didn't that game come out just like what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Did I not send you the article? They announced a sequel 3 months afterwards.
I
success of
totally
Ghost
missed that.
They announced it 3 to 6 months afterwards of Ghostwire 1. They announced that they were going to make a second one. They were just like,
it didn't hold me for that long. Like, I played it off and on a little bit, but like,
shit.
I was like, oh man, this one you get a fucking bike now. I'm like, what the shit?
I will give it to you. Man. It is very, very frustrating.
It is so difficult.
But the fact that I am going to play this game at 240 fucking FPS.
Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till this game goes free to play on PlayStation Plus, like the first one did, and then I'll play. Because that's the only reason I played the first one.
It is so
free to play.
smooth. It is so fun.
But here's the thing.
But here's the thing. I never played the PS3 runner games.
Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, I didn't play Mirror's Edge. I didn't play either one of those.
Mirror's Edge 1 was good. Mirror's Edge 2 was meh.
Okay. Each one was on sale on Steam for $1, so I brought both of them. So
my god,
I'll play them.
Mirror's Edge was lit. Mirror's Edge was so good.
And
I feel like that's where they got the idea for Dying Light. Like, it's kind of the same
I think we need to do a list of games that like we overlooked, but that were really, really good. I think that would be a really.
We
good
definitely
list.
need to do that video.
I think that would be a really good list because for mine, it would definitely be Mirror's Edge. Because like I've been hearing about this game. Portal will probably be another one. I still have not played Portal.
Portal 2 is one of the greatest games ever made.
Exactly. I still have not played Portal.
Oh my god.
So like, I think that would be a really good list we could do.
I fucking love that game.
Oh my god, that game is gorgeous. All right, so Ghost Runner 2. Yes? Mm-hmm. No? Yes? Yeah.
Yes.
And I knew it was Ghost Runner probably like halfway through the bike sequence alone. I was like, wait. I
had no idea. I was like, what?
I see the samurai sword on the fucking end of this man and it's technical. I said, no way.
Also, round 2 is Sweet Baby Java. Heads up. This is a very, very good espresso bean flavored or infused peanut butter porter.
Can't drink it.
You know, if we're talking about alcohol, I'm doing the simple shit. Sour Monkey, tequila. Have fun, everybody.
That's a wild combo.
Anyways.
Yeah. I got one that I think was my actual first, like, legitimately impressed. Phantom Blade Zero.
That shit looks good.
This shit looked wild. This shit looked nuts.
I think even play that. Like, I'm just...
I've never even... Is it like a prequel? Is it the first game? Is it a new IP?
It's an original IP.
Okay,
and I tell you, that shit looks fucking wild. And it will get overshadowed by a game that we will be talking about later. It's unfortunate. Gaming community, I need you to fucking listen up, though. This showcase was fire. There were so many games in the middle, and I can't wait to talk about some fucking games. There was
Phantom Blade Zero looks like they got like the art style from Sekiro and like the gameplay from like Ninja Gaiden or Ghost of Tsushima. It's like, what the hell? I don't even know what to expect from this game. I just know the combat looks goddamn gorgeous.
The pacing, you announced it too early.
Bro, we're going. I told you I'm going in order. I told you I'm going in order.
It's a fictitious world blending Chinese martial arts and steampunk. So, like, yeah, that's. Shit. I don't know what's going on with these Chinese games, but they're like, they start fighting, and I go like, how do you play this? How are you parrying?
Oh, you were comparing it to that game. I thought you were talking about the other game.
No, the Phantom Blade. Yeah, it's just like looking at the sword combat.
It definitely get like, oh my god, it gives me like Sekiro, like just,
that's what I was saying.
So many different vibes.
Definitely Sekiro, or definitely like Neo.
And the thing is, I've been getting into a lot of Chinese games lately, thanks to Steam, and I've been getting into like a lot of Chinese RPG games. And
this man was butthurt about
these developers. They need to be so respected. They need to be highlighted. That it's just that. These type of games were beautiful combat mixed with visionary, mixed with just culture, and it's something that hits on a different level.
Yeah.
To be honest,
no, it really does. Like some of these Chinese games just look absolutely completely insane. I want to play all of these.
Yeah, I'm really mad that Black Myth got delayed. That was on my gaming
fucking told you.
I was just thinking about it again. It's in the back of my mind every time I see like a new like Chinese.
But Wukong is out, which I'm really glad about. And Wukong is really good.
Cool, yeah.
I do want it. I need to buy some other games first before I buy that. But I would definitely be buying Wukong. Like all the Chinese games.
I'm surprised you didn't pick that up yet.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get ready for Bulk Gun and Jedi Survivor, which was the first and only $70 to $80 game that I will purchase this year.
You're lying because you're also going to be buying Diablo and Spider-Man and
Exo Primal.
Yeah. So you just fucking lied right there, buddy. You just lied. So what? You're not going to get Diablo?
They didn't announce prices yet.
Bro, it's AAA. You know it's going to be 70.
Exo Prime was going to be a good 80.
Exo Prime is going to be 70. Dude, every single console game is going to be 60 to 70 bucks. Every single console game is going to be 60 to 70 bucks.
It'd be a miracle if they said, "Oh yeah, they're all going to be $50. Have fun." I'd be like, "Great!" Like,
what?
Sorry, I'm just used to that PC Master Race life. I'm sorry, console players.
Is Diablo 4 crossplay?
It's on. Wait, what?
Is Diablo 4 going to be crossplay?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no clue.
That's a good
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
I've been just saying loaded statements all day, and I'm going to continue to do that.
This man.
I hope everybody's ready.
All right, moving on. We got the. Oh my god, just an absolutely fucking gorgeous game. Sword of the Sea from the Journey devs.
Bro! That looks so good! That looks so good!
Any game made by Giant Squid is an automatic banger.
Automatic good.
It was so good. I loved it. Oh my!
Surfboarding.
Yo, surfboarding on a goddamn sword. Like what?
Yeah.
Hey, talk about the comments.
Of those games, dude.
Talk about the comment section in the fucking live stream. I wasn't there.
Oh, the comment section.
Everyone thought it was Journey 2. Everyone thought it was Journey 2.
People thought it was Journey 2, yeah. But like the comment section on the PlayStation live streams in general are
they're so dumb. They're so fucking stupid.
It's so stupid.
Like as soon as it hits like 4:00, they're like, please start, please start. Oh my god, start already.
Where's Spider-Man?
Calm down. Right? Like where's Spider-Man halfway through the showcase? I'm like, fucking multiplayer. That's why I don't even look at the comment section. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop.
I read it every now and again. It's funny as shit.
But no, Sword of the Sea, obviously, it just looks so good. I played Abzu, I played Journey. Journey is still one of the best games I've ever played. Holy shit!
I have both of those in my catalog, and I have not played them yet.
You need to play Journey.
Journey's
Journey's a
I
life-changing experience.
No, I know I do. No, I need to play those. I know I do. I'm sorry. I actually am apologizing to everybody because I know how great those games are.
And Abzu is also
actually
very good. Abzu was
it's actually
totally
a travesty.
Abzu was different because it was like an underwater game, whereas all the other games
so
are like
beautiful.
surfing.
Oh my god! I just remembered. Yeah,
floating
that
and flying.
game is.
This one was totally underwater, and it was like totally unique. Oh my
pretty
god! And it was free on PS Plus
am-
forever ago. Man.
So sorry, the gaming community. I've just disappointed you all. I will play those games eventually.
All those games. Oh my god. Anyways,
After I finish my World K Hammer habit.
going.
I think
You're gonna be there for years, man.
Yeah.
Probably, which we will also talk about later. I think you guys talked about those games. I think my next.
Bro, I'm not going in. You do realize I'm going in order of release, right? Or announcement. I'm not going in order of like what I liked. I'm going in order of like.
No. I thought we were just all just going to say something and then. Like,
I mean, if you want to, go off, that's fine.
No. If you want to go by a list, that's fine. That's fine.
You know what? No. We could talk about Neva because the next one up was Talos Principle 2, and who gives a fuck? Like,
I didn't really play the first one.
Yeah, like who cares?
I have no idea.
I had no clue about that game. If someone out there likes it. Cool,
Yeah.
Sorry, but no, whatever. But Neva was absolutely gorgeous, and holy shit!
I think that is a game that is 100% going to get overshadowed. It's a damn.
Oh,
shame.
it is. It will be.
I think it's a damn shame.
No. You want to know the comment I made to my friend, and this is purely because it was a girl. Like a badass girl who had like kind of magical powers and a sword with a giant ass wolf. I was like, oh, this is Black Princess Mononoke.
Oh shit! Don't say that. Don't say it out loud. Don't.
Why did you do that?
Oh no!
My friend is also black, and he just fucking lost. He's like, dude, stop.
Then people are gonna start going like, dude. Wait a sec. Oh no. Yeah. We didn't even see gameplay.
Wrong though.
But
it looks cool. I mean, it looks so cool. I mean,
that story trailer, honestly, like almost.
The white fro though. The white fro looks
like,
so dope.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
I think just like the art style, like I miss hand drawn animated art style video games.
Me too, dude. Me too.
So here's the thing, like God of War looks great. Like these games, when you get something hand drawn and you get it animated in such a fluid way that it makes it seem so cinematic at the same time interactive, it is just the most magical experience you could have. Like just the hand drawn, like these are like the cartoons that we used to watch, that we used to wish that we could play or be immersed in, and it's just. It fucking blows my mind, man.
I'm really interested to see what the gameplay for that game is going to be like. Because that's going to make or break it. Like it can look gorgeous as hell, but if the gameplay isn't there, like I'm probably not going to pick it up. Like that's why I don't like the Telltale games, because I don't like that point and click type of shit. But the art style for those games is gorgeous. Like I love it.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
But no, I'm right there with you. The art style looks like a watercolor painting, and oh my god, I want it.
So dope. So dope.
Going off, this one was fucking stupid, but at the same time, just like, you know what, on a whim, if it's like cheap as shit, I might grab it. It's a fucking Cat Quest game. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean, alright? Like, I fucking need it.
Alright, so like, okay. Cat Quest looks so clean, like with the animations and the draw. I was like, and I really hated So I hate pet games
so
with a lot of puns. No, I hate pet games with a lot of puns. It's so fucking cheesy. I hate it. And they were like, oh, it's coming out in 2024. It's like, oh, God.
I know. Like, what the
That was kind of okay. Like, it wasn't that bad.
No, but I just loved it. As soon as it said like Pirates, it like Pirates of the Caribbean. I fucking lost my shit. I'm like, I need this now.
That's
for that alone. But
the
no,
original is out, so like
decent?
we can actually play it if we want to see. And I've actually heard about Cat Quest. I heard a lot of good things about the original game. So
I've never played any of the games, but they look adorable as fuck. Like
I actually might pick it up. Maybe I might pick it up. Like it actually looks like something that I could like really just get into. You know. So,
oh god.
No, I loved Cat Quest. One that nobody really mentioned at all was Tear It Down. And
Tear Down
actually looks fun.
No, I watched gameplay
but it's
of that.
also going to have very niche community.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I watched a lot of gameplay on YouTube from I think it was Jacksepticeye, but he did like a whole thing on it, and he just makes it fun as shit.
Basic YouTube ass bitch.
Calm the fuck down. You need to calm your ass down. But yeah, no, Tear Down. Like it's. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna have the community that likes to destroy shit. But yeah, the physics on the game look really, really cool though.
No, it looks really, really good, and I really appreciate the physics on that.
That game looks more like a proof of concept than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you would say that too.
You ready to get mad, guys? You ready to get mad? I really want to just tear this fucking game apart because it's so fucking stupid. You want to talk about the worst game, the worst fucking game that was announced at this entire fucking showcase?
It's
fucking Foam Stars.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yo, fucking Foam Stars.
No. We just had a conversation about this. All right.
Fucking Wish Splatoon.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Great Value Splatoon.
When I saw the comments of all the Splatoon people gatekeeping the genre, I'm like,
I don't even fucking care. I don't even fucking care.
Like these comments hating on the game
because it's such a fucking niche thing. Like
I know it's such a no one ever made a game like Splatoon since Splatoon. That like no one's tried.
No, because it's so. It's so out of pocket. It's so just fucking after the first one,
it's also
fucking
like
dumb.
And I think that, but here's the thing. I think I want to get this game because I know they did this on purpose.
I want to play it just because they had the nerve. If you think about the creative team, they're just like, yo, what can we make it sound like that's kind of pornographic? But not pornographic, but also enticing, but also pristine. And they're like, why not call it? We can't call it porn stars, but like Foam Stars. He's got the champagne thing. Somebody commented about that.
Yo, that man got a raise. I think whoever came up with that name, I think he got a raise.
The game low key had potential at the very beginning of that showcase. Because they had like the dude with the fucking minigun, all the guys with the different weapons. Yeah. The one chick had the fucking needler from Halo. And then all of a sudden, Suds. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just want to know this physics with the foam. Like, if you make a tower of foam and you like knock it over, does it start flying everywhere? Like, I need to see more of this because I'm just trying to figure out why. Like,
no, I don't care if the Splatoon community can gatekeeps the shit out of this game. They can keep that shit. I'm good.
I mean, here's the thing. Why would you gatekeep it if it has nothing to do with you?
It doesn't. That's the funny part. That's why it's funny because it's
just like, yo, fuck that. I'm like, are you getting a PS5 to become part of the PS5?
And just like Ed said earlier,
to talk shit on it.
And just
if you're not going to go through all that effort.
And just like Ed said earlier, why is everything going the fucking Fortnite route with art style? This game legitimately just looks like fucking Fortnite art style.
Yeah,
like graphics. Like, why?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's so dumb. I hate it. I hate everything about that game. Oh my god, every single thing.
Yeah, I mean, every free-to-play game is probably going to go that route.
Is that actually going to be free-to-play?
It might be. It looks like it's going to be.
If it is, that might save it. But at the same time, there's been so many of those style games, like the not MOBAs, but like because like they had they had that bazooka like PvP game that was announced and released free to play, and it did fucking nothing. It's like, okay.
Except
Which one?
X-Defiant.
Stop.
Yeah, calm down, bro.
Wait, stop.
That game's dead in the water.
No.
That game's dead in the water.
That game is done, bro.
That game's dead for you. Wow. Suicide Squad's the only one that you just mentioned that actually has potential.
Suicide Squad.
That was on my gaming drive, and I had to switch it out for Bolt Gun, which, by the way, motherfuckers, Bolt Gun, everybody loved that shit. I don't care what review you talk to on YouTube, or you talk to on Game Critic, or you talk to on Kotaku. I don't care who the fuck you talk to. That game is fucking fire. It's a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It don't even matter. And it is the prelude to the gameplay that we got for Space Marine 2. Warhammer
I'm so
is
excited
fucking
for Space Marine 2.
right
I am so excited
now. And so I am going to put this here as a disclaimer. You better watch out for fucking Warhammer 40K, motherfuckers. Like, I don't. You got your PlayStation or whatever. Yo, we got some game-ass games coming out. Quote Gamer Ranks. We got some game-ass games coming out. Before even Spider-Man is even a thought. So I would watch your backs, motherfuckers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Moving on, we had the Plucky Squire.
That game looks like everything I need to play.
I think it looks really dope.
It does actually look really
Paper
cute.
Mario.
Yo, right?
Here's the thing, like I loved it because like it has a mix of like 2D and 3D.
Yo, yeah,
I love that.
Like at first, I thought this looked like whatever. I thought it was like, okay, this is gonna be.
It was when he went into the wall. And
I was like, oh shit,
good.
what the fuck? The game kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, okay, this might actually be pretty fun, and it's definitely gonna be
Nintendo game.
It's really a Nintendo game for PlayStation, 100%.
I think PlayStation has been trying to play catch up for a while, and this is their answer.
I don't know why they don't really need to.
Kind of one of their answers.
They don't
I think they. I think they do.
They need to catch up for
really
indie
scummy
titles.
for a
They need
while.
to catch up for indie titles.
No, because they don't know how to move with the times, my guy, and that will eventually be their downfall.
The anti-consumer.
They don't know how to be consumer friendly. They've been really basically. Do I need to mention PlayStation Plus tiers?
Yeah. Since you already mentioned Teardown, I will not mention that again. But one that I think nobody ever at all saw coming.
Oh, let me hear this. What's the gem
for?
What's the gem? What is it?
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake.
It's real.
Yo,
it's real.
Yo.
I need to actually play the original ones. I played.
Well, they're releasing them. They're coming out with their master collection. I'm like, holy fuck.
That's good.
That's a big thing on everybody's radar. You made it sound like it was a hidden gem.
No, I mean no one saw a remake of Snake Eater coming at all.
Yeah, people were talking about rumors for so long.
Yeah, like it was going to be like a new Metal Gear Solid game, takes place after Phantom Pain.
Exactly.
Or they were going to remake something, but Snake Eater is one of the best ones out there. Like it's a really, really, really good game. I still think 2 is the best one in my opinion, but because 2 had that whole shit with like. Was it 2 that like read your memory card? With
I thought it was.
Was that 4?
Didn't 4 do something? 4 did that. I think it was with the controller or something.
Yeah, it like fucked with you. It was one of the first like meta games out there. It might have been 4.
Shit for real.
Yeah, seriously. And I was like, yo. And you know what? Konami hasn't done shit with the Metal Gear franchise since Metal Gear Survive, and that game was absolute garbage. Oh, so bad. But like they've been sitting on this franchise ever since Kojima left, so it's like they're finally doing something with it, and there's still going to be a lot of controversy because people don't like Konami at all.
Sir, you said this was going to be a low-key announcement. This was not a low-key announcement. This was a high-key announcement.
No, I didn't say low-key at all. I said no one saw it coming. No one saw a remake for Snake Eater coming at all.
Everybody saw a remake for Snake Eater coming.
No.
You don't follow the proper channels, my guy.
Nah, you
don't follow the proper channels, my guy. This was
there
already
were rumors of a remake. There were rumors of a remake, but I don't think
I saw rumors myself. I don't think I saw anybody actually. I don't think I did.
Nobody can.
I saw rumors. They're like, they're gonna remake old Metal Gear game. I'm like, then they're gonna do 2 for sure. Because 2 was like one of the most well-known Metal Gear games. 1 was the beginning of like the 3D stealth games. 2 is when they really got good at it, and 3 was just, oh my god, it was amazing. So I thought they were going to start with 2 personally. Hell, they could have started with 3 or 1, but
I mean, they didn't need to do that because they are going to re-release the original remastered.
Yeah. They're not even remastered. Dude, they're not even remastered. These aren't remastered. They're just fucking releasing the original fucking games.
Oh, shit.
They're not even remasters. They're just releasing.
Which means if people pay for them, that's not great.
Shit.
Like, I don't know. But I'm hyped because, shit, I haven't played the original games since fucking, oh my god, the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, shit. Fuck. Oh man, they were good. They were really good. But no, the graphics for Snake Eater also look just gorgeous. Like,
Yeah,
I'm so happy about that. That's one of the very few remakes I'm like.
So here's the thing: I cannot confirm or deny if that's going to be good because it was just a cinematic trailer. They make cinematic all the time. That's the whole point.
But I mean, it's also Konami, and they rarely miss. So the only reason they miss.
You mean they really miss by endorsing NFTs? Is that what you mean by they really miss?
You and your NFT shit, bro. You gotta calm down because it's not
literally
even a thing
anymore. Konami was one of the biggest supporters of NFTs.
Yeah,
why would you trust that company?
And
with
that
anything?
game died anyway, so it doesn't matter. And plus, they tried to do something different with the IP that just wasn't in line with the IP, and it was just bad.
Why would
the only thing they have that?
Okay. No, I mean you want to put your faith in a company like that. That's fine. Whatever.
Look, this is a safe move for them, okay? This is a safe move to get them back in the good graces of gamers, okay? Remaking a very beloved game. Same thing that fucking Resident Evil did.
Yeah, by kicking off the creator and treating them like shit. You know, that's great.
Exactly why I'm saying this is a safe move for them. It's a very safe move.
It's safe, but I did see some comments where people were like, hey, yo, everybody remember, no Kojima, no buy.
Exactly.
It started.
Exactly. We are all riding with Kojima right now, so why the fuck would I pay for this?
I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you, man.
Death Stranding 2 is about
and Death Stranding 2 about to drop. And they put it out.
Bro, I don't want to hear shit. Everybody shits on Death Stranding, okay? And now everyone's like rocking with Death Stranding 2 because of Kojima. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Either get on his side or don't. Like, calm the fuck down.
People were really going in with this.
I mean,
they hated the game. They hated the game. I didn't mind the game. I thought it was a fun walking sim. The story is fucking
impossible. But it's not a walking sim. That's the problem. You discredit the game. Which means that you didn't play it at all.
That's like the first, I think the first 3 hours
of the game. Yeah,
I'm replaying it right now. Like that shit is.
It takes forever to get started.
It takes those first 2 hours to get the good shit.
Yeah, no, you really have to sink hours into that game to get any of the good meat. So that's the only thing, but it's very, very just Kojima. So, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So, I mean, exactly. We already talked about this, kind of, and I already know how Jules feels. The next game that they showcased was Final Fantasy 16. It looks cool, but like you said, they already did a showcase for this. So why are we getting
in the stream? Do another one?
The stream was like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
it was Yoshi P and Koji Fox. Yeah, they went in. They explained every little thing that you need to know.
Everything.
I learned how to play the game from that. I was like, stop giving trailers.
Why would I need another? Like, why would I need another? I don't understand.
I'm still trying to figure out if this is a direct sequel to 15 or not, because
no, I don't think so.
Because the dude looks legit like older Noctis, whatever. So I'm like,
I don't know.
But I don't think it is.
No.
I think there's like some references, but not a lot. Because I know Final Fantasy 15 was maybe more futuristic. This one looks like it's still taking place.
Yeah, it's medieval.
Like that, medieval Final Fantasy shit. So.
I think it's just a separate universe again. They
probably.
Went to another world.
I would have loved like a game with like adult Noctis, because adult Noctis is lit. That dude is fucking cool. Holy shit, that dude is cool. God,
I mean, it's probably going to happen eventually. Like, it's probably going to be
I mean, they can't. They can't do that because the dude's not even fucking.
Well, true.
I mean, unless they resurrect him some bullshit.
Oh, they can't. They can't. Are you kidding me? It's Final Fantasy. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And people are like, yeah, sure.
Actually, low key, I did want them to resurrect him.
Right? He was a dope ass protagonist. He was awesome. I loved him.
So all right.
The next
one of the moments that I lost my shit.
Go ahead.
One of the moments that I lost my shit was during.
In a good way or bad way?
No, in a good way.
All right,
It was Alan Wake 2.
Yo,
that shit.
You don't fucking understand the goddamn.
Oh my god! Like that was so.
You don't understand, right? Because
Xbox 360.
Right? Yeah. Alan Wake
1.
Oh my god! I got so
no idea what the fuck is going on.
I got so mad at that game because to this day, like I ended up watching the gameplay and finishing the game. I have not personally finished the first game because I got stuck in this one part with flashlights and a bunch of random shit flying at you.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I spent a fucking week on that part and I couldn't get past it. I'm like, I'm done with this game. I'm just fucking done. Like, no. Fuck this game. And then I watched the rest of it and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Why can't I get past this goddamn part? It was so upset.
You know, it's funny because I cannot wait for them to compare this to Last of Us. I cannot wait.
They won't.
I cannot wait.
It's completely
they will. No,
different.
they will because it's a third-person horror game.
No, dude, there's so many. There's so many third-person horror games, bro. They're never gonna.
But the
only people who compare this game to Last of Us are gonna be like newbie fans or newbie players.
No,
they're the only ones. Anyone who actually knows this franchise, knows the story, knows the game, they're not going to do shit. They're not going to compare.
I mean, they're not. But like, I think there are going to be some comparisons in tone and gameplay and graphic. I think there's going to be some comparisons. Like, that's me. Like,
you know what I found?
Because of the presentation, though. Because the way it looks, it has that like.
Yeah,
that creepy, it has that third-person creepy view.
That's the only comparison, though. Like the rest of it's completely different vibes. Like different.
You could also argue that with when Uncharted 1, does anybody want to recall the Uncharted 1 the boat mission?
What about it?
And when it was dark.
What are you trying to compare this to?
Was,
I don't know where you're going with this.
Uncharted 1.
Yeah, where are you going with this?
Which game do people?
No, it was the Uncharted 1 with the boat mission at the end of the game, and like it was really dark.
Yeah,
and it was all these horror shit. Like it was
all you're talking about when you're like in the little small little area and all the demon things are rushing you.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that. Yeah, no, I remember that. No,
so like
I don't think anyone compared that to any other horror game or anything. Like if anything, it was just paying homage.
I think people just look at it from like a graphical like.
My problem is people want to pick and choose games they want to pay homage to. Like there's some games where it's just like, oh man, it's like that's really cool. Like Pale World looks like really cool, but it's a Pokemon-esque game. Power.
Yeah, it's a parody game of Pokemon. It's literally a parody game.
Exactly, but you look at Phone Party. And it's pretty much the same thing as Splatoon, and everybody hates it because it looks like Splatoon. So why?
That's not the reason everyone hates Phone Party, okay? Everyone hates Phone Party because it looks fucking stupid. Not because it looks like Splatoon, because it looks fucking stupid.
But you remember the dodgeball game. What was that dodgeball game we played? Knockout City.
That game
when Knockout City got announced, everybody thought it was going to look mid as fuck.
It was
everybody thought it was gonna look mid as fuck when it got announced, bro.
Yeah,
you remember nobody liked it.
Like shit. I mean,
nobody liked it.
Well, I mean, people may not have liked it because it played a specific way, and it does have a heavy learning curve. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's the reason, not because it looks like any other game. Phone Party looks, it's a Splatoon-esque game, but it's different because it looks stupid. And I don't think, I just speak generally here.
No, it's different because it's foam.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
It's funny because
shut the
no. Because like it's funny because when you have something great, you want to share it with everybody, right? But because Splatoon is really great. I wouldn't say it's a console grabber. I wouldn't say it's something that was like, yo, I'm gonna get the Switch just to play Splatoon. Switch is $300. I will spend $300 just to play Splatoon. $360 for the full game, right? It's something that is like really special, and Phone Party is just trying to give that to the PlayStation fans. That's all they're trying to do.
They can keep Splatoon, all right?
Oh really?
Keep the entire genre on your side
because people love Call of Duty Warzone and people love.
Where are you bringing that up from? Like,
because it's a multiplayer game. It is a multiplayer game that's on PlayStation.
What's happening
and PlayStation.
We have too many. Everything's like a clone of something else.
Exactly.
Nothing is original anymore.
Yeah.
We're at this point where like, fuck it. PlayStation has a free-to-play Splatoon game. Just let them.
Yeah,
let them have it. Let them have
it. That's why Fair Games actually looked cool because it was kind of unique in that way.
Mm-hmm.
It copies off of certain stuff, but it's definitely unique in a way than anything else that's out there. So, but anyways, I don't know how we got onto that from Final Fantasy or from Alan Wake 2, but anyway.
Alan Wake 2.
Shit, my bad. Keep going. My bad.
Alan Wake 2 was dope. Also, I had for the longest time I had no idea that Control was in the same universe as Alan Wake, and that brings that game up to a whole other level.
I screamed so loud.
Did you not know that? That's why I brought Alan Wake 1.
Not until after I played the first.
Oh yeah, I had no idea when I saw that in the DLC. I was like, oh god. And then Alan Wake 2 got announced, and I start freaking out. Like, there's no way.
Tangent or just comment, I don't know. I get in weird moods where, like, if a game is too depressing, like, I literally cannot play it because it just makes me sad and just depressed and I was, like, bummed. And Control had that vibe. Control was a depressing-ass game.
It was depressing as shit sometimes,
Holy
fuck.
No, it was kind of
And I was like, I can't play this because it's bringing down my vibe so fucking hard. And I just can't, I can't deal with this right now. So I still have not finished the game, but the gameplay is so fucking good. God, I want to finish it. When I'm in like a better mindset.
I got that game for free.
When I'm in a better mindset, I'll finish that game. When I'm in the right mindset for it. But anyways, the next game up is one that makes me very, very happy. Like you don't know how happy this makes me because this is my favorite. This was my favorite franchise of all time, and they're finally going back to their roots. It's Assassin's Creed Mirage. And I'm so happy.
It looks like an Assassin's Creed game.
It looks like an Assassin's Creed game. And I'm like, finally, after 2 games, 4 years, like, oh my god. Odyssey had nothing to do with Assassin's Creed.
I was like...
Valhalla was fun as a Viking game, but okay.
I'm actually kind of excited.
Right? It looks
to play
good.
An Assassin's Creed game again.
Tell me this game doesn't low-key kind of look like Prince of Persia.
It does.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Just the combat. Just the combat. Like, I was like, bro, this looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Prince of Persia.
Right?
Dude, that was he.
I am.
I thought it was Prince of Persia. I really did.
I'm legitimately so excited.
I was like, is this a remake? Game. I was like, oh,
like Assassin's Creed. I'm ready to be hurt again. All right, like, give me this game. I don't care. I want it. because
just make it not as annoying, and I will be all for it.
No,
exactly.
you know it's
just
an
don't make it an
Assassin's Creed
RPG.
game
Just don't make it an
when you
RPG.
hide in crowds.
Yeah,
you
right.
Crowd hide, and he like gets in between the people. I miss that.
I miss that so much. And this looks like what they should have been doing. Where like it looks like classic Assassin's Creed, classic mechanics, but it just looks smooth like butter. The graphics look gorgeous.
This is the first time in a long time, that I would ever say I'm excited to play.
It reminds me of like old school, Syndicate, Black Flag, but with way better combat. But it looks like it still keeps kind of the same stuff from like Origins, which is personally one of my favorite games. I loved Origins, low key. Everyone says they hate that game. I fucking loved it. I don't even fucking care. But anyways,
Brotherhood.
I don't really care.
Brotherhood, and 2. Those were like.
For me, it's 2, Brotherhood, Black Flag, Origins, Revelations. 3 you can keep 3. Fuck 3. That was a bad game. That was a bad game. Anyways, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like let's keep our anime fans in check and keep them in.
Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this?
I like them a lot. So, Grand Blue Fantasy reading.
Where the fuck are you going with this?
I thought I knew what you were talking about. I was like, Grand Blue. Yeah. I mean,
it looks really good.
I've never played games coming out too. So
cool. Wasn't there a free to play Grand Blue Fantasy game on PS Plus?
The main game is the main game.
Yeah,
I think there is.
I haven't played it yet, but I mean, it looks cool. Whatever. It's a JRPG, right?
It's a very long text. It's a game where you gotcha game kind of thing.
Oh fuck!
So like, it's an old, it's a mobile game that's been out for years.
Yeah.
They keep expanding the fucking lore, and there's no way for people to actually just play the whole thing. It's long.
There's not. It really
it's too long.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll never know every character. Like,
I don't really know anything about about the world. I don't really know anything about the game. Fans are probably happy. Enjoy.
It's good. The Grand Blue characters that they show, I know some of them, but because I played the fighting game.
Here's the thing. All right, so I want to also give a shout out to Tower of Fantasy.
Ooh, yeah.
That was one of the games that it's free to play on Steam right now.
Enjoy, people who want
to
play that game. We're not going to talk about Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 looks like more Street Fighter. At first, I was kind of hyped for this game. The more I see about this game, the more I play this game, it looks like more Street Fighter. Doesn't look like they changed a whole lot. So, okay, cool. I'm actually low-key more excited for Tekken.
There are a lot of people that will fight you on what you just said, but let's just keep going.
Fight me. It's fine. Fight me. I don't really care. Street Fighter 6 looks like more Street Fighter. I'm low-key more excited for Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. So, anyways,
I would like to fight you on that, but you know what? Let's keep going.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
I'm such a fucking casual fan of Dragon's Dogma, but it's such a good game. I can't deny it.
It's such a great game. Literally, I will tell you, I bought this game 3 times.
God damn.
I bought it for the first time when it came out on PS3.
Mm-hmm. That's the only time
I hated it. I hated some things about it, so I traded it in.
Well, yeah, it was a rough game. It was a rough game at that point.
It was a rough game. And then I brought it back on PS3 when I was rebuying games along with Web of Shadows, Spider-Man, and Jake Buzzy Burst Limit. I brought it back. I was just like, you know what? Why not? You know? And then I traded it in again.
Bro.
It is such a great game, and it's just like you can't get away from it sometimes. It's just like it's one of those games where it's like, all right, well, I'll beat it right now. I will do my best. But then you don't. You trade it in, and then you get it back a little bit later, and you're like, all right, well, I'll do it this time. But how you guys feeling about the game?
I can't do it right now. I downloaded it 2 days ago. Turned it on, ran around. I was like, this shit still runs at 30 frames.
It's still rough. It is still rough.
It's still rough. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't
but
do it.
Like,
I was just running around.
For me, it wasn't even really. For me, it wasn't even really the gameplay. It was the lore for that game. The lore is
really?
The story for that shit is cool. Like, it's right up there with like Dota and fucking Dragon Age. Like, kind of similar to that shit. Like, it's that, power fantasy dragon shit. I love that shit. It's like D&D. I'm into it, right? Oh, man. It's fun. It's fun. And Dragon Dogma 2. Like I said at the beginning, like, they're just dredging the depths of their IPs that they've done nothing with in years. Like,
they announced it a year ago. And now we got a trailer. Yeah, that's actually, what else are they making? Because the RE engine, they have been going crazy with that engine since they made it.
Seriously,
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Mega Man game, a new one or something, just sitting there. Like, just
give me a non-turn based Mega Man game, please.
Yep.
Fuck those games.
So you want Mega Man 4? Is that what you're saying?
I low key want.
What was that?
3.
I low key want like not like a Breath of the Wild Mega Man game, but like a first person shooter Mega Man game. Like they kind of did with like they kind of did with Metroid, but with Mega Man.
The closest thing would probably be Legends, but they canceled the third one. Yeah, like 7 years ago or so.
Yo, dude, the last Mega Man game I played was like Mega Man X something or other from like the PS3. Yeah, and that game pissed me off because it was fucking turn-based and I couldn't get past this one fucking boss.
Command Mission.
Yes. Fucking that one.
Fuck that game. I have it on the game. I couldn't do it. And it was part of the timeline. That's the fucked up part.
It's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. God, fuck that game.
There's no way.
Yo.
Yeah. I never beat it.
Anyways, they're also making another FNAF game, and I fucking hate FNAF, so you can keep
that.
You can keep that genre. I don't care. I hate FNAF.
I like the fact that there's a whole community about this series.
There's a cult. There's a cult around it.
There's a cult. Jesus.
I will say the last one they came out with was fun. I played a little bit of it. It was pretty fun because it was like that free roam, like kind of linear game that they did. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. But like the ones that were just watching cameras and doing all that shit, I don't care. I hate that genre. I hate that kind of game. I don't care. It's not scary to me. It's just boring. I just get so bored playing that. So whatever. Help 1 and 2. Enjoy that game. The FNAF universe. Fucking hell. And then they came out with a shit ton of VR2 games, which okay, the first one that they showcased, I have to say this, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I don't really care. They showed Resident Evil 4 for VR. And low-key, that game looks better than the actual Resident Evil 4 game they came out with. It looks fucking great. Because it's first-person Resident Evil 4. Like, it looks so cool. Because it reminds me of Village, right? It reminds me of Village and Biohazard, and I'm like, I love those first-person Resident Evil games. I think they're so much fun.
Resident Evil 7 was just...
I would not say that, but you already made a rant about it, so it's fine.
I'm sorry. I think it looks better because like I think the combat just looks more immersive because like you're blocking with like the knife. Like they showed the gameplay, you're blocking with a knife against the chainsaw, and then like coming out with a gun, and it's just like so quick and fluid. I'm like, holy shit, that looks good. Actually, I'm not. I can't lie. Yeah, it looks good.
That was the best one. That was the best one.
And it's 20 times better on the console.
I'm sure it would be, but like they don't have a first-person Resident Evil 4, so you're stuck with the third person.
Whose fucking fault is that? That's not my fucking fault.
I'm not. Did I blame you? Calm the fuck down.
Like, whose fault is that?
The next one they came out with was Arizona Sunshine 2. And Loki, I like Arizona Sunshine.
I remember hearing about that before.
Like, yeah, I did. I never heard about that.
The first one was VR only, and then they ported it to actual console. And it's a fun zombie game. It's a fun arcadey zombie game. They're finally making a sequel, and I'm all for it because that game's been re-released so many goddamn times. So finally getting a sequel for PSVR 2, and probably the Quest and all the other VRs, so it's going to be released on there too. So, because it was a Xbox exclusive for the longest time. Okay. So Xbox PC exclusive.
That's probably why I didn't.
Yeah. So cool. Another VR zombie games. VR zombie games. I can't get mad at those. So cool. Crossfire. I have no idea. Do any of you guys have any idea about that one?
It was like you were like not military. You were like a.
You just dual-wielded fucking everything.
You're just like going crazy, shooting everything. Yeah, I
feel like that's right up Jules's alley, but I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Crossfire?
Yeah, it was a VR title. Another VR.
Oh, no wonder why. I skipped the VR section. I was just like, wait. I was like, wait, what do you mean?
The first game. Okay, you're good. So, Jules, do you have any more rants while we wait for Ed to come back?
Pretty much. I really don't understand why there are so many unnecessary slots that were given, like Street Fighter, Gran Turismo. Like,
yeah, they really did just hand out slots at this point. Like, it was kind of nuts. Yeah, I was like you don't really have anything else? Like, you don't have another cinematic for Wolverine. You don't have. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say that.
No, because, it was
because they're working on Spider-Man, so of course we're not gonna get shit for Wolverine for a while.
No, but it was just like they boasted they had like 25 to 30 projects in development,
and we saw a lot of them today.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw a lot of them.
Yeah,
if not all of them. We saw a shit. They showed off a shit ton of games. So I can't be mad.
For the first time in a while, I am actually excited for a Assassin's Creed game. Maybe.
Right? Yo, seriously. I can talk about that game at length, all right? Because I'm a huge... I love Assassin's Creed. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. And I've been let down by the games, by the series, since Origins, after Origins. Even since Origins. Because Origins, they kind of kept the whole, historical accuracy in there, but then they added some other shit that kind of, they did the whole Final Fantasy crossover, which was stupid. You could ride a fucking chocobo in Egypt. That was fucking dumb. But
I was like, yo, if it's Origins, why is there any more games after that?
Because Odyssey was like the game. Like Origins was the origin of the Brotherhood, the Assassin's Brotherhood. Odyssey was the origin of the Templars, basically. And, the game, the story, yes, the story was good. I don't hate the game because of the story. I hate the game because of the game. The game itself was dumb. The islands were empty. The gameplay was cool, whatever. You had those giant fucking Spartan battles, whatever. You weren't an assassin. It was boring. If you're going to make me play the origin of the fucking Templars... Let me play as the fucking Templar. Do a fucking Assassin's Creed. Oh my god. The game that released at the same time as Assassin's Creed 3, but you played as Shay, who was an assassin turned Templar.
You talking about Black Flag?
Yeah, this game that released at the same time as Black Flag. But it was the console exclusive. So it was exclusive for the PS3, whereas Black Flag was on the PS4.
I
forget what game it was, but anyways.
I feel the Assassin's Creed game was it was a really good review. I think.
Yeah, I'm.
Everybody has the same. That. Yeah, everybody has the same feeling where it's I haven't been excited for an Assassin's Creed game in a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's beautiful. Actually, that's really fucking beautiful.
All right, so Ed, welcome back. So
Yep.
First game since they got quote unquote acquired by Sony. Marathon by Bungie.
I remember watching when I was watching Yongye's stream. Somebody said to him that it was like a game from Bungie way back, and it was like before Halo or something.
Oh shit! Really?
I don't know how true that. I don't know like.
No, it is. It's a game that they worked on before they worked on Halo.
That's why.
Okay.
And so
this is like one of their OG titles.
Because Halo was dead.
Well,
and you see a lot of companies doing that because now you have Armored Core 6 coming out.
Yo, dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Armored Core 6. And I'm so mad that we didn't see shit. We didn't see shit. No, it's not the same thing.
No, I mean, it's the same thing. It's like, I'm saying that they're bringing back IP.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
heavy.
Marathon is nothing like Armored Core. Okay.
No.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. No, like Armored Core 6, fucking can't wait. Holy shit! Like I'm not a huge FromSoft fan, but I love Bloodborne and I love Armored Core 5. So
did you actually get to play Bloodborne? Did you beat it?
Yes, I have played Bloodborne. Yes, I have beaten Bloodborne. It's fucking hard as shit, but that's the only FromSoft game that I've ever actually beaten. So
that's fine.
It's so much fun. Anyways,
that's the first one I beat.
Yeah. Because it was I think it was the most accessible one besides Elden Ring. It was totally different than.
It was so stupid. As much as
you obviously have not played any of the Dark Souls games because Bloodborne was far easier than any of the Bloodborne games combined. Bloodborne was far easier because they did. It was.
No, it wasn't.
Like,
no, it wasn't.
Dude. Even compared to like Dark Souls 3, which
because
is
I have
played
both Dark Souls and I have played Bloodborne, and I quit them in the same amount of time. They are not different. Get the fuck out of my face. They are not different.
I'm gonna have to fight you with that because Dark Souls and Bloodborne are very different. I mean, you don't have
wide hit boxes that don't make no sense.
Well, they do.
That's cool.
They do.
I think it's that's like every
it's a
software game.
Yeah,
they're all
that's
like
just that game. But like talking about gameplay, like you don't have projectiles and shit in Dark Souls or Demon Souls.
Bloodborne,
like that added a whole other element to Bloodborne and parrying. Fucking hell, yeah. The parry system in Bloodborne.
How to parry some of these enemies. Like
when you have been a gamer for 20 years, you can understand what games you should spend your time on, which ones you should not.
Dude, I'm not saying that like Bloodborne is going to be the game to bring non-fans into the series, but I'm saying like it was a really fucking good game. Like, I adore that game, mainly because of the lore and the art style and everything, and which is also a reason why I think I might like Elden Ring, but I will always shit on Elden Ring also, so there's that. As we have all shit on Elden Ring on this channel. Anyways, Destiny, the final shape, is that going to be the final expansion?
Like it.
Because they're bringing back fucking, what's his name?
Cade.
Cade.
That's the best character in the
I know. And that was such a heart... Like, I just watched the story shit for that game, and goddamn, that was a heartbreaking death.
When I saw that cutscene, I was like, I wanted to play Destiny 2, but I can't play this no more. But he was why I wanted to play the game, actually.
He's such a good character. Such a good character. Him and Lance Reddick's character, like, goddamn.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Ugh. But anyways,
shout out to White Man Can't Jump, his last actual
seriously
fucking movie appearance. Jesus Christ.
Next one up was, I don't know if it was N Concord or just Concord, but either way, know nothing about that game.
No gameplay. That one, right? The one with the burger on the table.
So
it was like the
anyone that didn't have gameplay, I did not acknowledge.
Yeah. So that one's going to be a wait and see. I don't know about that one, but. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the Gran Turismo movie. I'm just kidding. we already talked about Project Q, so I'm not even going to touch on that. So I guess there's only one thing left to talk about, boys.
Oh boy,
bro, do I have to use the N word to talk about all the indie games that you skipped?
Bro, which ones did I skip?
You skipped Ultros.
What?
You you skipped Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
We did. You talked about Grand Blue Fantasy. You talked about Grand Blue. Calm the fuck down.
No.
Calm the fuck down. You talked about Grand Blue.
You didn't talk about Teardown.
We did talk about Teardown. You brought it up. You brought it up.
You also brought that up. I think we went through your whole list.
This guy. There might be one game that I missed.
Yeah.
Because I went to the bathroom and came back. So there might be one game. So if there is anything I missed, let me know.
Yeah.
Cat Quest, nigga.
We talked about Cat Quest. Fuck
you. Way back.
God, dude. All right, you know what? You're cut off. We're talking about Spider-Man now. Because we haven't talked about it yet. And that was the biggest trailer for the night. It was a 10-minute spot. They showed off an entire fucking mission, basically.
Yeah.
And they showed us a lot that we didn't see, that we didn't know if it was going to be in the game. And now we do. And it looks fucking dope.
If you didn't know that was going to be in the game, then you're an idiot.
Bro, they could have literally done anything. They could have saved that for they could have saved Black Suit Spider-Man for the last half of the game. To be fair, we don't know
the fucking lizard.
The game is literally coming out in the fall.
The lizard.
Literally gaming coming out in 4 months. Why would they not show out?
I need to see Dr. Connors turn into the lizard.
Me too. I need some footage of the lizard. I need a picture of the lizard. We haven't seen shit. Nothing.
Other than him swimming in the water. I need to see
we just saw the back fins and shit, and it looks so good. So I'm going to show my kid side, right? I'm rewatching the Ultimate Spider-Man show on Disney Plus right now. The animated Spider-Man show. Love that show because it's so faithful. But I'm watching the whole lizard part right now, and I actually like that they're doing that Peter's trying to help Doc Connors, but he has an ulterior motive if you caught it, because he's actually trying to help Doc Connors so he can help save Harry.
Yeah.
Not just because he's trying to save Doc Connors from, being the lizard. But there's an ulterior motive there. I'm just
it's gonna be messed up because we're already at the point where the suit has already latched onto his personality, his entire. So now I'm oh boy, that's not good, because that has to be a few hours into the game or something.
Well, I have a feeling that Black Suit Spider-Man is probably around. I have a feeling it's around the halfway point. Mm-hmm. Just because from where the first game went, the story wise. The big story shit didn't really kick off until halfway through.
Yeah, because the lizard's out on the loose, so that's probably the beginning of the game. Yeah,
Kraven probably comes in within the first couple hours and starts hunting Spider-Man, Black Cat, them and shit. But then Lizard happens.
He kills somebody he kills somebody she loves.
I don't even think that happens. I think Kraven is a secondary subplot.
There is no reason why he would have a bone out for Kraven unless he did something.
He doesn't. No, that's the thing. He doesn't have a bone out for Kraven.
Unless he does something to him personally.
Listen. If you listen to context from the trailer, he's not going after Kraven in that entire mission. He's going after Lizard. Kraven just happens to be there trying to capture Lizard.
So he just yo, I want to make sure Kraven never.
He's trying to save Lizard from Kraven because Kraven's hunting the creature.
You don't know that. You don't know what the story is.
No.
Listen.
Because
listen to the context because he says.
But here's the thing: you don't know that that's the only reason why he's angry at him.
No, but I'm going off of context from...
Exactly! So, like, what are you talking about?
Okay, listen, all right? I'll give you all the context clues to tell you what I think how the story's going to go.
Exactly how you think
listen,
the story's going to go.
Goddamn!
No, go ahead.
One, he says the lizard hunt stops now, which shows that Kraven is out hunting lizard, which means Lizard or Doc Connors has transformed into Lizard and has been Lizard for maybe a bit. Maybe since the beginning of the story. Maybe they start off trying to save Harry because later on he says that...
You're saying a lot of maybes, dude, and not a lot of definites. So what are we talking about?
Well,
I'm giving you context. Because like later on in that whole mission, he says that Doc Connors is the only hope that Harry has to survive, to save Harry. Like Doc Connors is the only hope that Harry has to survive. So he's trying. Obviously,
like you know the story.
I'm going off of context. It's not that hard, my guy.
Exactly. So what the fuck are you talking about? You actually like you talking about like you know what the story's gonna be.
Well, I mean, the last thing we saw in Spider-Man, Miles Morales? I think at the end of that.
Yeah.
At the end of Spider-Man, whichever one. I think it was the end of Spider-Man. One of the two games. Harry is still in the...
Yeah,
he's in the tube. He's in the tube.
If the suit's not in the tube anymore...
But that's the thing, like, if Venom...
That got out of the tube. They took Harry out of the containment area he was in because Osborn was like, no, just let him out. The suit's probably going to get out somehow. I don't know how it just... It looks like it's supposed to be attached to Harry already. Yeah. It's like in there with him.
It might have been. It might have been created to try to treat Harry because that's what it looks like. Yeah. Like it was in there with Harry to treat him, to keep him from dying, basically, for whatever disease Harry has, and that's why Peter is trying to go after Doc Connors because Doc Connors has the brains to fucking save the guy. The only thing we don't know is how Venom gets out and attaches itself to Peter, unless Doc Connors was studying the symbiote, working with Norman Osborn.
Breaks out or something because that thing is not.
You're saying a lot of probablys and not a lot of definites,
bro. I'm just going off. I'm just going off a context here. Like I doubt that.
All right, then that's all you do.
I doubt that Kraven. I doubt Kraven is like a heavy antagonist, like a personal antagonist, right? Like what you said, like he killed someone close to Harry or close to Peter. I doubt that's a thing.
I mean, like,
so did we? Who are you gonna kill? Here we go. Did we expect the death at the end of Spider-Man that we got? Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. So how can you actually say that you know what is going on or say or predict anything that's going on because you didn't expect what they did the first time?
Because we know that we know that Kraven is in New York to hunt the lizard.
I mean,
correct.
This is all just like speculation, just like theory.
Correct.
It is.
Exactly.
I don't really know. Like they could just be like, Kraven is after Spider-Man. I don't fucking know. Like we don't really
exactly.
Well, I mean, from what Spider-Man was saying in the trailer or in the mission, it looks like Kraven's there to hunt lizard because he says he's talking about the lizard hunt and everything. Like they stalked out Dr. Connor's lab, and Peter just happened to be there.
They did run in there with the full squad,
and it looks like that whole mission starts like that might be It looks like that's the very first time that Pete has the symbiote suit. Because even Miles reacts and is like, "Oh, new threads." So that's the first time Miles has ever seen the suit.
What if this is the beginning of
and how do we know? And
I mean, fucking maybe. That would be wild.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know anything. Let's just.
That could very well be the beginning.
That was cool. Whatever. All right, cool. Give me the game. Why do I have to speculate and have to do all this? Give me the game so I can know.
Dude, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of all this.
There's a fucking million things that could have transpired to get to that point, which is what I'm saying. You don't know what happened, what transpired.
Why can't you just say, dude, I just want to play the game tomorrow?
Because because you're making all these assumptions and shit, and it's just like we don't know what's going. We don't know what part of the game this is in. We don't know if this is the beginning, middle, end. We don't know what part of the game this is in. So we don't know what has transpired from then to now to then. Like it's.
Well, you know, here I'll give you my prediction. The bit that they showed us at the very first teaser they ever showed us, where they have like, you know, Spider-Man and Peter fighting a bunch of random dudes, and then they show Venom. I feel like that's like late game, from just how this looks like. Because I have a feeling that big Venom, like actual Venom, is going to be Harry Osborn.
Yeah,
I doubt it's going to be Eddie.
It can't be. He's not even.
He's not even. He was never referenced. He was never shown.
We don't.
No,
that's on purpose. We don't know that,
bro. This is all about speculation right now. Okay, calm the fuck down.
Also, there is reference to the Daily Bugle job that he used to have. So maybe that could be a possibility, but we don't. It's
Pete might have been working for the Daily Bugle because he's not working as a scientist anymore because Doc Ock is Doc Ock, so he's not a scientist anymore. He's not working for Norman Osborn. He's probably working for the Daily Bugle just to make money. Eddie was never referenced or mentioned at all. He might be introduced in this game.
He might be in there.
And I feel like they might do Eddie as like a post-credit like they did with Harry at the end of the first game. They might do Eddie as like, oh, Symbiote is still alive. Symbiote's still a thing. And he's going to be attached to Eddie, and that might be the constant antagonist going forward, leading into a symbiote game with Carnage
because like the symbiote just has a grudge against Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. The whole time. Exactly. So, like, I don't know. I that's what I'm predicting. That's what I think is going to happen, but I could be wrong.
I just need to see a scene where he tries to get the suit off of him and he does the Spider-Man one thing when he rips it off.
Right.
They need to do that. If they don't do that, I'm going to be very upset.
The white symbol underneath, like, I need to see that.
The bell underneath and everything, they got to do that. That would be.
I hope they do more with the custom suits in this game, because they said they're going to have a black suit for all of the regular suits. So that means all the suits are going to be different. I like how they made his black suit look alive, even on him.
Yeah, it
like that looks cool.
It looks really dope.
Like the eyes look all like
it looks like it opens up too on the sides. Yeah. If you look at it, it looks like if he like lost his shit, it would actually eat somebody. Like,
and he looks. He sounds
him,
angry and aggressive as fuck too.
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal's going full Sasuke. If you know.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of did a little bit. I don't know. It felt a little bit forced.
Yeah, that's the Sasuke voice, dude.
Yeah.
So like, it felt a little bit forced in my opinion, but like, I do agree. Like, I
feel like there's context in this.
What I hate about this is because everybody's gonna make all these kind of fucking predictions.
What's the point?
I just want to get the fucking game, play it, so I can know. I don't give a fuck. Everything that all you guys said was temporary, and that could not possibly happen. Nobody can give a fuck about what you guys say. What we need is the fucking game fall September 2030 blah blah blah. That is what I need. I cannot get hype. I don't give a fuck. I don't whatever. Give me a date.
You have a date. Well, not.
And then give me Wolverine. Give me a date.
We're gonna see Wolverine either. We're gonna see either Wolverine at the Summer Game Showcase or next year.
Yeah.
Or if we're fucking lucky, we might see it at the Game Awards.
Sony.
We have to be real lucky.
We have to be real lucky because they didn't even show fucking Spider-Man at the Game Awards. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you staying with us for 2 hours as we went through all these games. Let us know what you think about all these games. Let us know what you think about, what your favorite one was, what your least favorite one was, and why it was Foam Stars. Foam Stars? Yeah. I almost said Foam Party again.
Jesus.
Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Guys, Ed, thank you for coming on tonight. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Jules, thank you for coming on. Guys, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching. Stay excellent. I will see you in the next video. Peace.